Yep.
G'day Glenn, I'm Michael from TAFE Queensland, and today your company has instructed me to have you undertake a pre-start safety inspection check of your skid steer loader.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Nice to meet you, Glenn. I'm Michael.
Wow.
Alright, so first things first, we're going to go through and do a quick walk around.
Yep.
And inspect your machine.
Okay.
We do have an inspection cheat sheet and tick sheet if you'd like to go through it.
Good, yeah.
So you know and familiarise yourself with what we're going to be doing.
So the tyres are inflated, so they're good. Wheel nuts are all tight, as you can see.
Yep.
They're good. Inflation, well, I checked them.
So we'll go around and do a quick check, make sure there's no movement in them each time. Yep. Happy with that?
Yeah, all the wheel nuts are tight.
Okay, and what's the conditions of the tyre?
About half warm. So
I'd say they look pretty good. There's a couple little breakout points on your track.
Yeah, so tyres are good. Okay.
Right, we'll
just tick them off.
I'll tick them off for you. As you're going around, I'll highlight some things. I'll get you to go around and check them for me.
Right, so
The tyre inflation was good.
the oil hoses and leaks.
All right. So what areas are we looking at for your oil hoses?
Well, that's going back to the big pump at the back, that one, and it's coming from the hydraulics from the front.
Yep.
Auxiliary hydraulics.
Auxiliary hydraulics, yes.
Yep. No leaks in there. I can open the back up in a minute and have a look. I'll just go through the front ones.
Everything looks neat and tidy.
Hoses look good.
Okay, so we'll open the back up. Yep, there we go.
Yep, all hoses are good.
All hydraulic cables look good.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we've got no other oil leaks or grease leaks or water leaks.
We have got a minor leak.
We have got a minor leak.
Yep.
Is that
the back of the motor block?
Okay, so what we'll identify then is we have got a defect. We can identify that we have a small leak at back
Bottom right hand side motor.
Okay, is the damage or the leak enough to tag the machine out, or is it still operable?
It's not using much oil, so it's a very minor leak. So
Okay.
at the moment, I'm not taking the machine out.
Have you reported it to anyone so far?
Yep, I've reported it to Bobcat. They're going to look at it next service.
Okay, perfect. All right. Report it to Bobcat. And you identified this yourself?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Okay, cool. So all the rest of the mess in here that we can see, that's from
Diesel
spillage. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, so damage and wear. Let's have a quick look around the machine for damage and wear. We'll come back to the air filter in a minute.
Well, we've already done the tyres.
All right, so we've already gone over hydraulic hoses.
In the last service, I checked on the pins, so the pins were good.
Pins are good. Okay, brilliant.
These were about 45 cents, 3/4.
Okay, what about the bucket itself?
In pretty good condition.
It's in good condition?
The teeth up and wear on the bucket, which is good. Just got to replace the teeth every couple of years.
Okay, so the cutting edge is still neat and tidy?
Yep.
Okay. Well, what about your lights? That's why we're looking for damages. No damaged lights,
No, lights are all in good condition.
everything's in good condition? Oh, brilliant. Right, we'll tick that one off. Alright, so we'll have a quick look at the ROP, which is the main safety cabin over top. Make sure it's sound, neat condition. There's no dents which could cause a stress point.
And a few minor scratches, it's in good condition.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so all the guards are all good. Greasing. I can see that they've just been greased by the look of it.
Yep. Very
Okay, so how frequently do you grease your pivot points?
About every 8 to 9 hours.
Every 8 to 9 hours?
Of usage.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so we'll do a quick engine check now. Okay, so I want to check that the engine is clean and free of leaks, which we already have. We'll check the engine oil.
Just go grab the rag.
Go grab the rag. condition of oil looks pretty good. Okay, we're between the full and the empty, and it looks it's not overly thick. That's good. All right, so if I can feel the temperature of the machine currently, so I don't want to check the radiator coolant because it could explode over us. Okay, so we'll leave that one alone. Coolant's fine, engine oil's fine. Battery, clean terminals. Yep. Okay, it looks like a gel battery, so it doesn't have any openable caps. No. Okay, so it's a sealed battery.
Sealed
okay,
battery.
So everything obviously operates.
Yep.
The air cleaner.
This gets done quite regular because this machine stirs up a lot of dust.
Yes, I can see that. Okay, cool. Alright.
It was just done the other day.
You hold anything? Is there a pre-cleaner on this? Yes. Or there is a pre-cleaner?
It gets replaced every service. This one gets cleaned every week. I haven't done it, but as you can see,
that's good.
Not
that's
a lot
excellent.
of dust in it.
Excellent.
It's just been done. That's usually my Friday job, doing air cleans.
That's your Friday job?
I do a half day Friday, usually clean Friday afternoon with the beer, mate.
The only way to do it.
That's it. After a big week. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So we've done the engine checks. Everything else looks neat and tidy. We'll close him back up. Now, we don't have any way of assessing the fuel capacity at this point in time from here, do we? It's all from inside the cabin?
All from the inside gauge, yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Alright, so we'll go into the before we start checks. So I'll get you to check out your pedals, your steps are clean, so that you don't have any debris or mud or build up or a stick or a rock jammed up under your pedals.
Steps are all clean.
Steps are clean. Cabin floor is fairly clean. There's no debris or old drink bottles or something that could foul your pedal and foul your operation.
No, all
everything's clean. Okay, your seat belt and your seat condition.
All good.
The seat looks perfect condition.
Good condition.
And the seat belt.
In good condition, always used.
Perfect. Excellent. Alright, pull down the bar. So your pull down bar, the overhead bar. It operates, actuates, does its thing.
No, it does its thing, yep.
Okay. Is there any mirrors on this machine?
No.
There's no mirrors? Okay, no mirrors. And the windscreen, what sort of conditions the windscreen in? Is it,
good condition.
Can you see through it? Is there any breaks, chips, cracks?
No,
anything chips,
cracks, it just needs a dust.
Needs a clean?
Needs a clean.
Okay, so we'll obviously clean the glass down before we start.
Yep, needs a clean.
Alright, brilliant.
You usually clean it about 3 times a day because it dust up so bad.
Yeah, you would, for sure. For sure. Okay, warning devices. What warning devices does this vehicle have?
Just the rear beeping.
Rear beeping? Okay, no proning lights or anything?
It's got a noise, it's got other noises in here to let you know when you're running low on fuel.
Okay, yep. Alright, so we've got horns. This one doesn't have rotating light. It's got lights, which I consider lights. The headlights all work.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'll get you to check that in a minute. And the alarms, which is obviously what you've been discussing inside. Yes. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to get you to start the machine when you're ready. Yep. Get the start machine. We're going to run through some basic operations. We'll go through your gauges and just check how your gauges are. Alright, then we're going to go through some basic hydraulic operations. Yep. And then I'll get you to test the operations. So I'll get you to bring the bucket up.
What I'll do is I'll open here so you can talk to me through
That'll
here.
be even better.
Because I won't hear because I've got to shut the glass to get the things to go up and down.
Because of all your safety operations. Perfect. Safety lights, yes. Seatbelts on. Okay, sorry, I noticed that last one you got a bucket lock? Yes. Your park brakes on. Okay,
Let me
perfect.
know it's all locked until I start.
Okay, perfect. What's your fuel condition like?
Half full.
Half full on your fuel? Excellent. Alright. That all looks pretty sound to me. So what I'll get you to do, I'll get you to engage your hydraulics so everything's operational. Engage your auxiliary hydraulics as required. And I'll give you a couple of hand signals. So I'll get you to first of all bring your throttle up. I'll do this gesture. I'll get you to bring your bucket up, your boom up. I'll get you to articulate the head. Okay, then I'll get you to do this. Open your bucket up, close your bucket up. Right, so you boom up. Articulate the head.
Do you want me to go back and test the beer pump?
Actually, that's a great idea. Go back and test the beer pump. One thing I will get you to test though when we start back up, does the machine have any creep? Have you noticed any operational creep? So when it's sitting in operation, it's neutral. Do you find it starts to move forward without any form of control? It's doing it on its own accord? Only on hills? Okay, so what are you engaged to stop it from rolling on a hill?
Park brake.
Park brake, perfect. Alright, so park brake works? Okay, brilliant. And has it got a service brake? No? Okay. Not applicable? Alright, so what I'll get you to do, starting back up again, I just want to check if it is creeping or not. And then I want to check, I'll get you to go around and do a figure of 8. As we go around, do a figure of 8, come back out, lift your bucket up, open your bucket so don't go too far above your head. Lift your bucket up, open your bucket, close your buckets, bring your bucket back down, and then we'll turn him off today. Well, I'll let you get back to work anyway. It's all sitting dormant, hands up. Yep. Alright, cool. There's no creep, that's brilliant. Oh, thank you very much. So what we'll do now, we'll finalise the paperwork. I'll get you to print your name and sign. So we'll identify the defects that we've already identified, which are leak at the back of the block. Okay, we're reporting it to Bobcat, and later on down the time in our log, we'll identify when it's been repaired and the date it was repaired.
Thank you, Mick.
Excellent. Thank you very much for participating.
Thank you.